Bless family. I'm back again. I gotta tell you this, guys. This is very important now. I want to talk about. I want to talk about Black American or African American or things like that. So let aside, yeah, Indigenous Black American. Beside those people, I'm gonna talk about Black American that who been enslaved or been shipped from Africa to America. Right. Beside the people that who already were already there as an indigenous Black American. So I'm going to talk about that. So, listen, Black American, you were not taken or you're not being taken from West Africa and you're not West African. The truth is coming out now. You're not West African. The truth is, you may think that you know something, but you don't know. You don't know. Everything that you've learned and you've saying that from your DNA that you're from West Africa, but this is far from the truth. You're not from West Africa. Tiny minority of black people that got enslaved and had been taken from West Africa. The majority the majority of you, Black American, or Caribbeans or Black Caribbeans, that they got taken from where? They got taken from outside. They got taken from North Africa and North East Africa. Don't forget that, yeah. So you're gonna say to me, "Oh, come on, you came again with another bullshit." No, it's not bullshit. I'm telling you the truth, and that's why you're not gonna believe me. But you would believe me later. You're gonna believe me later. Yes, I'm gonna say that again, because how many ports? How many ports in North Africa and North East Africa that you've heard of? If you named one, yeah, or two, well then you'll probably know a little bit about it. But how many ports do you know? Just need to answer this question. If you're watching this video right now, you're American, or British, or Europeans, or somewhere else from the world, yeah, or Asians, or anything like that. How many ports that you can name in North Africa or North East Africa? I bet you can name only one or two, or even if you name one, you're actually done really great. All right, so let me tell you this: all the ports in North Africa, North East Africa, that has been used, yeah, to supply slaves. Slaves had been taken out of Sudan, out of North Africa, out of Egypt, out of these places, by ports outside. So they only showed you they're talking to you about ports of Ghana. They're talking to you about these ports in West Africa, where in fact these ports are actually only nominally, mainly smaller. So, for example, Morocco has 10 major ports. Yeah, all these ports have been used. All these ports by the Mediterranean and just not far from Spain or inside of Spain that were used to supply major slaves from North Africa. So that's why you Black American or anywhere you're black from America or something like that, or black from Caribbeans, you mainly been taken not from Ghana. Yes, little number from Ghana, and those people whatever. But then people are stuck with the history, and they start saying that you're just only from West Africa. No, the majority of you guys, you are from North Africa and North East Africa. Yes, North East Africa, because when you go to North Africa at the moment and people or North East Africa, you will see alongside the Red Sea, yeah, the Red Sea. If you heard of the Red Sea, well then you know that you're doing your homework and you actually know a little bit about Africa. So the Red Sea alone has got more than 41 ports, 41 major ports, and these ports, all of it, yeah, the majority of the ports, in North Africa, yeah. For example, 29 ports or more than that, correct me if I'm wrong, are in Egypt, yeah. And even like if you look at the Red Sea, it's really tiny. The size of the Red Sea when you come towards Egypt, modern day Egypt, I'm saying, it's not that as the distance as long as like Sudan, and we're going all the way down. You're gonna go towards Yemen and go all the way to the to India. So 30 or 29 ports in Egypt, yeah, including port of Bernice, port of again the Suez Canal and all of that. I can name all of them, but you need to understand that 29 ports in Egypt. Sudan has got 3 ports. Those 3 ports, the majority. I'm not talking about ancient ports, by the way. I'm talking about now, like Port Sudan. You got Port Sudan, the green port as well, and all of those kind of ports. But listen, that's why you have to understand that most of the slaves got taken through these ports, especially ports of Sawakin. Or if you look at the ancient port of Badi, there's around this 600 around 600 BC. That port was ancient. Also, when you go all the way towards Eritrea, the Red Sea, at that area where we used to call, or not just all that Port Sudan, Port of Assab, Port of Massawa, Port of that. Those areas used to call it Bahr Najashi, or the Sea of Najashi. If you don't know Najashi was a black emperor of Habshi, right, descent. So you need to understand that this is before the Oxamite, and way back. Do you know what I mean? Before the time of religion and colonization and things like that. So you guys, when you keep saying to me, "Oh, West Africa," you got misled, brother. You got played. You're not from there. You aren't from there. Yes, I know that you're indigenous American or Native American as well. But the thing is, prior to the slavery, you've not got taken from West Africa. I'm going to repeat this again, tiny majority of you, or minority of you, got taken from West Africa or shipped through West Africa. You've been shipped mostly through North Africa. Yes, North Africa. You go through the Red Sea. You need to check the ports, man. Yeah, for example, Morocco's got 10 ports. I said that earlier. Sudan's got 3 ports. All the ports, about 41 ports on the Red Sea alone that you've got taken through. Like Libya, for example, got about 11 or 13 ports. Yeah, so those are the major ports that you got taken. That's why this explain again when you go to North Africa, or right now in North Africa as well. When you see the hostility. Do you know what I mean? You see the urge, you see the racism towards melanated people, especially when you're a very dark person. You see that hatred. Do you know what I mean? The skin bleaching, yeah. The problems that you face if you're darker skin. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it is. So now that's why I got to explain to you, Black American, need to understand that you're not from West Africa. Your DNA, especially the one that got taken from slavery, is proven prior to the slavery. That's what I'm talking about. So do not get it wrong, by the way. I'm not saying that you're not Native American or anything like that. I'm saying that prior to the slavery time, when you got enslaved, the majority of you came through North Africa. You came from North Africa, and that's your homeland. I understand that. You need to Google Port of Sawakin, yeah? Port of Sawakin, which is in Sudan, modern day Sudan, right? Or ancient Egypt. So that's what I got to say to you, people, family. Listen and make sure you understand this video. So Black American, listen and understand that you're not from West Africa. You mostly got taken from North Africa and Northeast Africa. All right, bless family. Stay blessed, family. Bye.